Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to share with you my own strategies for replacing a DEXCOM G6 sensor. This guy right here, all right? The outside part, not the gray part, the white part. Now the G6 sensor, it's a CGM or a constant glucose monitor. It measures your blood sugars every 5 minutes. I'll give you an idea of what that looks like in the app, and I'm pretty happy with my last 24 hours, so bear with me while I open up the app. Ooh, I gotta show you this too, check this out. I just hit stop sensor. This is what pops up. It gives you some instructions on what to do just to remove the sensor. It essentially just says peel it off. All right, we're gonna skip that. And I'm gonna show you guys what my 24-hour graph looks like and see, hopefully it's all looking good. Gotta wait for it to spin. Ooh, pretty good, almost all in range. We're pretty close. Had a bit of a couple spots last night where it crapped out and it was alarming. It was really annoying, but 99% of the time this thing is fantastic. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like to change it out. So one thing that I do every time I put a new sensor in is I keep the code. Let's not zoom in, whatever, it's not focusing, but I keep the code to make sure I don't have the same code in the next one. So I'm gonna reference this, 9311, and make sure that my next sensor doesn't have the same code, okay? Another thing that I want you guys to do is when you do change sensors, make sure you give it a 10 or 15 minute buffer. That's straight from the company, they do that. I actually wait about 20 minutes because I've had a few times where I didn't wait the full 15. It thought that I was trying to restart the sensor, right? And as a result, it wouldn't let me start that new sensor. So just trust me, wait the 10, 15 minutes, maybe even 20, but let's get into how to change this thing. So first step, obviously stop the sensor. Second step, it's really complicated. Getting the sensor off, you're gonna grab here, and this is the complicated part, ready? Uh-oh, I missed it. That's how complicated it is. It's like peeling a sticker off. So now we have the transmitter in there, the gray part, the sensors, the white part, the wire, all that greatness. What we're gonna do is bend it, see like that? So I can pull the transmitter out, because this we're gonna keep. This we're throwing away, all right? Now, this transmitter, I want you to clean this. I use a sanitary wipe, which is actually behind me in my desk drawer, so forgive me for just a second while I scoot and get it out. We're gonna make sure we have sanitary place to place the new sensor. Now I use alcohol swabs, they're pretty fantastic and super low cost. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel this off, okay? Make sure it's on camera, right? That is the alcohol swab, toss that in the trash. I'm going to clean the new area. Now keep in mind, this is what I do. I know I'm gonna get comments about this, so listen up. I don't follow all the rules. You're not supposed to put it on your arm. It is only approved for the abdomen, or if your age is 2 to 17, you can put it on the upper buttocks. I don't put it either of those. I've tried both, and they're fine, but I prefer my arm. I'm doing that. I'm breaking the rules. You don't have to comment and tell me that it's wrong. But I'm gonna sanitize this, all right? Hopefully someday it'll be approved for the arm. That would be cool. Go ahead, sanitize it, wipe all in the same direction, right? Now what I'm gonna do is sanitize the one that was just covered for 10 days. A little bit of a blood spot there. You can see a little bit of residue there. Now that that's clean, we're gonna take the clean side of the alcohol swab that I haven't used yet. I'm gonna wipe this whole thing down, get this sticky residue off of the transmitter so it's nice and clean and ready to go for the next session, okay? Now that's all clean, let that dry. Now, here's the fun part. Gonna get this code from the last sensor, make sure I'm not getting the same code. I'm gonna open up my box of beautiful DEXCOMs, woo! And we're pulling out, and here's what I meant by the code, see? We got 9177, compare that to 9311, it's not the same, so we're good. Now we toss that, we're gonna get ready to use this one. So, peel it open, probably gonna have to stand up for this part, because my arm is not fully in the camera. So I took it out of there, right, trash, okay, cool. We got two pieces right here, paper covering the adhesive portion of the DEXCOM. This is a guard so you don't push the button by accident. I just go ahead and peel that off. See this? Boop. There, it fell off. Now it's ready to you can push the button, it'll shoot the little needle in you. I peel off half, crumple it up, toss it. The other half I'm gonna keep nice and pretty, because remember I'm keeping this for the next 10 days and my phone has to be able to read that QR code. So set that aside. Now we don't want to touch this because this is really sticky, but I'm going to stand up and show you guys what it looks like to put it in. Ready? So here we go. Check it out. FTF. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and relax my arm, pick a spot, push it on, and what I'm gonna do is hold it, move it around a little bit, make sure it's stuck on there. Now typically you wanna hold this for about 30 to 60 seconds. It's weird if I'm talking off camera, huh? Hold it for about 30 to 60 seconds, and then once you get it all stuck on there, gonna go ahead and relax again. Don't flex your muscles. Relax, and then push this button right here. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Painless. Now, this is trash, I know. It's kind of a lot of waste, right? But here's the next step. Make sure it's not gushing blood, which it's not real good. I'm gonna rub the edges, my fingernail and my finger, about 3 times to make sure that it is on there good. Okay? So make sure it's looking good. Make sure it's nice. What I like to do, and this is my own preference, especially since it's on my arm, I move around, make sure I have full range of motion. There's no painful points. I've had it before where it's hit muscle, and I know now where my sweet spot is. This is probably why I tell you not to put it in your arm, but I figured out where it's good for me. So I got full range of motion, no pain. Woo, let's go. It feels great. No blood, everything's looking perfect. So now that it's stuck on me, check my phone, make sure it has been the full 15-ish minutes, 20 minutes. It has been, whoa, 25 minutes. So I have a running timer. What I'm gonna do now is grab my transmitter. Okay, if this is a new transmitter, make sure you write down the code or have the code on the box because you have to pair up your transmitter as well. But since it's the same one and they last for 3 months, I don't have to do anything extra with this. So I'm gonna go ahead, show you guys what this looks like. Put that transmitter in the sensor. 2 clicks, we're good to go. I like to kind of move it around, make sure it's stuck on there, and then I have no pain. The next step, and pretty much the last step, is going to be to open up the DEXCOM app, which I will show you. There we go. It takes a second. My phone's a little bit slow today. There you go, new sensor. Ooh boy, look at that fantastic line we got there from lunch. That is what, let me think, 130 carbs looks like? And they say you can't eat carbs. What you gotta do, if you wanna have control like this over your blood sugars, go to diabetesinaction.com. There's a training there that I guarantee you're gonna love. But we're gonna go into new sensor, okay? Tap new sensor. It's gonna ask if we wanna enter a code or go no code. I have the code, so we're gonna go enter code, and we're gonna take a photo. Let's see if I can do this in front of a camera. It's the first time I've ever done this. Usually I put it on a table. It's got a dark background, that way it's easy. So, show you guys what I'm doing, okay? Look at that, we're gonna take a photo, boop, and there you go. Success. And now it's gonna say, Matt, do you wanna start the sensor? And we're gonna say, yes, please do. And there you go. Now it's got a 2-hour warm-up. In 2 hours, I should have readings. If there is an issue, if it thinks you're restarting, if there's anything wrong with the sensor at all, typically I get a notification around the 30-minute marker. So if I make it past 30 minutes, I'm pretty confident in my sensor's ability to measure blood sugar. Now at the end of 2 hours, you can do a finger stick if you want to confirm. At this point, I've confirmed enough times where I know it's typically good. I always finger stick if I feel that my sensor is wrong because I feel different. If I'm shaky and sweaty and it says that I'm 150, I'm gonna finger stick and double check. If I feel nauseous and sick and feel like I'm high and it says I'm 150, I'm gonna double check with a finger stick, right? So you know your body better than anybody else. That is how you change a DEXCOM G6 sensor. Very simple, very easy. Again, they don't recommend that you put it on your arm. In fact, they don't allow it. They recommend stomach or upper buttocks, but I don't always follow the rules, which is why my programs are very unique. I experiment with the ways that life impacts our blood sugars, foods, exercises, stress levels, sleep, all that stuff. And in my programs, I teach you how to come up with your unique formula for blood sugars to run smoothly so you can focus on more important things in life, like enjoying it, people around you, going to chase your dreams, not having to worry about frustrating fluctuations in blood sugar. So if you want more info on that, I highly suggest you go to diabetesinaction.com or head to our website at ftfwarrior.com for a full list of our resources, programs, coaching, books. I got my book right there. All sorts of fun stuff. So have an amazing day. Hopefully your DEXCOM G6 sensor change goes as smoothly as mine did, and keep up the fight.